Once upon a time, in a quiet village nestled between misty mountains, there was a monk known for his strange and challenging ways of teaching. He was called Master Sho, and he had a reputation for being a very, very difficult master. People whispered about his methods. He shatters them over and over. Why? Is he so cruel? And one day, a young man named June came to the temple seeking answers. He had lived a life of plenty and ambition, but despite his successes, he felt an aching emptiness deep inside of him. He had traveled far to find Master Sho, and after several days of waiting, he was finally brought before him, before Master Sho. "Why have you come?" asked the master, eyeing the young man with a gaze both fierce and gentle. June answered, "Master, I have everything, yet feel nothing. I have tried to fill this emptiness with achievements, with knowledge, with all I could gather. But the feeling only grows stronger. I want you to teach me how to fill this void." The master looked at him quietly, and then motioned to a high mountain trail. "Walk with me." They walked in silence, climbing higher until they reached a ledge overlooking the vast valley below. The master pointed to the horizon. "Look," he said. "What do you see?" "I see mountains," replied June. "Forests and rivers, stretching as far as the eye can see. It is beautiful." "Yes," said the master. "And all of it is beyond your reach from here." June was confused. "What do you mean?" The master picked up a pebble and tossed it over the edge. "Go and catch that pebble," he instructed. "But it is impossible without dying," June replied, bewildered. "It is gone now." The master smiled. "And yet you keep trying to hold on to everything in life, just like that pebble. You chase what is always beyond your reach. Even when you grasp something, you feel only a moment of satisfaction before the emptiness returns." June thought for a moment. "But then what should I do? How can I find something lasting?" The master was silent, and then he said, "Come back to the temple with me." Over the next weeks, Master Sho gave June endless tasks, some grueling, others absurdly simple, but all seemingly without purpose. Some days he instructed him to meditate on one side of the courtyard. Other days, he told him to sit on the other side, facing away from the sunrise. Sometimes he would ask June to answer questions, only to contradict his answers the next day. "But you told me yesterday to go this way, and today you say to go to the opposite," June would protest. And each time the master would say simply, "Learn to walk all paths without attachment. Each path reveals something different." One evening, frustrated and exhausted, June finally confronted the master. "You tell me one thing and then another. You build me up only to tear me down again. I feel like I am walking in circles, lost in every direction. Why do you make me walk every path?" The master smiled, but his eyes were stern. "Because it is the only way to empty your cup, June." June fell silent. "You came to me full of desires, of more. And enough. You filled your life hoping to quench that emptiness, but it only grew. I lead you this way and that to show you that every path leads to the same place. Until you let go of the need to fill, you will remain empty, regardless of how much you gather. June's frustration softened, replaced by a strange clarity. Do you understand now, June? Each time I break you down, it is to clear space within you. Each contradiction, each moment of confusion, is a chance to let go of the urge to find answers outside of yourself. The fullness you seek is not about filling, but allowing emptiness to be. Over the years, June stayed, and slowly, he began to understand the wisdom in Master Sho's teaching. He learned to walk each path without expectation, to rise and fall without grasping. And with time, he felt a profound peace in the spaces that had once been filled with endless longing. Finally, one day, Master Sho looked at June with pride. Your cup is empty, my student. Now it is ready to be filled. June bowed deeply, knowing he had finally found the fullness he had sought all his life. Not in holding, but in letting go. You see, in life, in your life, life goes up and life goes down, but life breaks you down over and over again. No matter how successful or happy you are, it will get taken away from you over and over again. Life is Master Sho, and life will teach you to take every step without expectations and allowing emptiness to be. This is Dare to Do Motivation Stories. Thank you so much for watching, and stay blessed.